What's up folks, this is Han from the best family show ever. In this video, we are in Mexico at the Marietas Islands. This is our family's first snorkeling trip, so we were a little bit nervous, but we did practice super hardcore for this trip. One thing to mention is that I'm using an Insta360 X3 underwater case version 2, filming in 5.7K, 30 frames per second. Alright, here's my second son Hugo's turn to jump in. Like a champ. My turn. Oh yeah, nice and warm. I turn around to check out the scene. What do I see? My wife in the water and my daughter struggling to get out because she's scared. My wife's pushed away from the waves a little bit, so I went back to retrieve her. So at this point, I resort to daddy's tough love, and I just pull her in. We did plenty of dry runs, so I knew she'd be alright. If you look right here, there's already a small fish under us. There's this rope here. I think it's for anchoring boats, but it's quite far from the shore, so we have to swim there as a family, which was quite fun. That's my oldest son Leo. He was the least of my worries because he's my oldest, and I knew he'd be fine. I was, however, concerned about my middle son Hugo. At this point, the underwater case is doing an amazing job capturing the footage. Keep in mind, it is going to blur up a little bit more later because of the hot sun creating moisture within the case. Note that I did not experience this in cooler environments or in the evening when the sun's going down. I just instructed my middle son Hugo to hold on to me, because I had a feeling he was a little bit freaked out, but I knew that all he needed was a little bit more time. Now the water is pretty deep here and very clear. On the left, I can see my daughter and my wife doing very well, so no concerns there. Right about here, things start to get a little bit interesting. Rocks start appearing on the bottom, and fish start appearing in abundance. There's still some pretty deep waters to travel through, so let me tell you a little bit about the Marietas Islands. From what I can tell, they were formed by volcanic rocks. The islands are currently uninhabited. However, hundreds of tourists visit this location on a daily basis. In the early 1900s, the Mexican government actually conducted a lot of military testing on the islands, since they were uninhabited. Many bombings, large explosions took place on the islands, causing caves, rock formations to be created from that type of activity. The island itself is home to 44 species of plants and wildlife. Many species of seabirds use the location as feeding and breeding grounds. These include blue-footed boobies, as well as the red-billed tropic birds. The island also has a different variety of many coral, which in turn is home to a large variety of reef fish species. We're going to see a lot of that in this video. Now at this point, things are getting more shallow and we are getting closer to the fish. At this point, I'm getting a very clear view of the bottom. The underwater case is starting to fog up. It's unfortunate, but due to the hot sun and the high humidity, can't be helped. Below us is a big school of king angelfish. They're so close, I can almost touch them with my hands. At this point, I was very confident my two boys, Leo and Hugo, were okay. So I went to spend some time with Ella. She is my little girl, so I wanted to make sure that she was really okay. But it seemed like she was so distracted by the little fishies that it really didn't matter what environment she was in. At this point, the tour group's photographers went around and took photos with GoPros for any families that wanted to purchase the photos or have printouts. I actually bought one of these photos, but not while snorkeling, more when I was on the island they brought us to.
Pick a line, guys. Let's go. Okay. Back there for a second. You ready? Let's go. Smile.
You can't really talk while under the water, so you have to use hand gestures for most communication. I gotta say, snorkeling with my family in this environment is pretty cool. In the list of things I've done with my family, this one is one of the more cool, memorable ones. My kids really enjoyed it. My wife enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was a great time. Keep in mind, we did practice for this event so that everyone would be ready. It could be pretty overwhelming for a first timer. And it's pretty expensive. So if you're not ready for it, I don't recommend you go. It's not cheap, and it's not something you can really back out of. But it's not that hard either. So just make sure that you practice or done it a few times at home. At this point at the snorkeling trip, I felt the 360 camera underwater case was getting too foggy, so I decided to go caseless like a brave star.
Take it out. Yeah, I'm gonna go back there. We'll take it out. Take it out right now.
If I drop the camera at this point, it's game over. When it's in the case, and hooked onto the handle, it floats if it flips out of my hand. When I take it out of the case right now and I drop it, let's just say, it's game over. It's going to the bottom.
I can take it more on this side so the water don't pull us to the rocks. Is that okay? Yes. Then
Wow, what a difference in clarity without that underwater case. But keep in mind right now, the camera is more exposed and more likely to get water intrusion because there is no case around it. And also, the stitching is very different around the edges of the water. And apparently the refraction of light does not display as good as it does with the underwater case on. In this area, I go solo because the rocks are quite close to you and the water is quite shallow. This gives you a really good opportunity to get really close to the fish. To look to the left, I found a partially broken or eaten crab.
How you doing? You like it? Cool. Where's Bobby? Where'd Bobby go?
Over. Over.
Right around here, waves start to pick up hard. Maybe it's because it was really shallow. The rocks were quite close to me, so I decided to make course to deeper areas. Alright, so here I've turned on Aqua Vision. It's supposed to give you better vision when you're underwater. So let's see if it really does or not.
starfish in my head?
No.
Oh, no! I'll get away from me!
A crab.
Daddy, is there anything on my head? Good. Good job, it's so funny.
Let's do a bit of talk. Talk a little bit.
Okay, so this is our snorkeling trip. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of fish. We saw a snake. I was hoping we would see like a turtle, but we didn't. But hopefully we'll see it because we still have like 20 minutes left.
I was hoping the underwater case would work better. Uncle,
The water is foggy.
garbage.
So, yeah, so we just took it out of the case, but
We'll use it like this.
yeah, we're
Forget
praying
that.
not to lose it, right?
I will not lose it. All right.
So we'll go back to,
Keep going. Let's go for a swim.
Alright, so basically, my wife thought there was a starfish on her head because Ella told her there was a starfish on her head. But in the end, it was actually a crab that was on her head. What's funny is that after pulling it off her head, it swam back and stuck onto her life jacket. And even followed her on the boat.
You okay, Leo? Having fun? Is this better than video games? No? I think this is better than video games. This is even better than eating steak. Let's go camping. There's a cave.
Oh, there's Leo.
There's Leo.
Leo, look where Mom is over there.
Mommy's being mommy. She won't come back.
So at this point, the tour guides have brought a small little boat here to bring us back to the big boat, in which we will eat, drink, and boat to the next destination, which is a private island also around the Marietas Islands.
Huh? You can take it off. I think you can take it off or not. Okay, let's take it off then. Alright, Leo, get up. Keep going up. You guys go first. The guy will stay in the water. Go.
So really, if you wanted to snorkel just a little bit more than the first group, you can wait for the second ride back. That would let you have a little bit more time in the water to enjoy it.
No, I was born.
Everybody, please keep your hands inside the boat all the time. Vamos a mantener las maneras
No, I don't.
No. Not today.
Not today or ever, hopefully. Come on, Hugo, you got it? You ready to go? So what's next? You closing again, or just gonna go do?
Alright, here is this second crew.
How was that, Ella? Good job, Ella. High five. Good job. All that training paid off, right? Under your foot.
Which is your number on the list?
Right there,
mine's
Anna
page
and
3.
Ella.
Yeah.
So 5 and yeah, that's it. 9. 4, 7.
Yes. We're on page 4.
4, 7.
And 6. And Michelle.
Where are you going, Ella? Sit down.
Is it lunchtime?
Yes.
Hey, I said, we don't have a towel.
How was that? Ella, even a towel. It's air dried. Put that on your bag. Yes. How was that, Ella? First time snorkeling?
I'll just hold it and tell you.
I have never saw it.
Put it in this
We
one.
used to stick a little bit.
I wanted to touch one, but I couldn't. And Daddy, you have it dead on your face.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a good
But
test.
Daddy, you have
Not
it
for,
dead
it's
on
for
your
my
face.
other thing.
Daddy, you have it dead on your face.
So do you. Mommy, it's so funny about crab with mommy's
I'm
head.
looking for Tonga
There's a crab
and
in the boat too.
Tonga and Ian.
At this point, we have our life jackets off, goggles off, flippers off, so it's time to eat.
Put it on my head.
There's a buffet ready for us to feast on. You can make sandwiches out of ham, cheese, salads, and pastas, and other very easy to eat foods. Drinks are included, alcoholic and
La
non-alcoholic.
otra que son muy famosas aquí en Bahía de Banderas. This is one of the reason why Marietas looks so familiar. It looks so familiar and it's just, very popular because they hidden beach.
I opted for a nice, huge portable sandwich so that I could record things while walking around and eating.
Lo blanco en las piedras, the white color on the rocks, that is no minus. That is no salt. That is no snow, no. That is a guano. Lo blanco en las piedras, por cierto, no es nada más y nada menos que la popó del ave. ¿Verdad? Entonces, este es Marietas, Parque Nacional. Esta isla se llama la Isla Redonda. This is the Round Island. La Isla Redonda. También podemos observar los cormoranes. You can find a cormorant farm.
This video is actually a multi-part series. We have footage of how we got to this tour from our resort. We got footage of the morning sunrise getting to the Marieta Islands, the island dive footage, which we showed in this video. We have the going from this location to the next island location and back to the public pier. So please stay tuned for that.
Ahí está el pajarito bobo de patas azules, no sé si lo vieron, I don't know if you see it. The blue-footed poopy birds. Ahí está, it's just right there.
Alright folks, I hope you enjoyed that video of us at the Marieta Islands snorkeling for our first family snorkeling trip. I'm going to end this video with just the boat exiting while I watch the birds and eat my sandwich. So until next time, please have fun outdoors. Peace out. And remember, please do like and subscribe if you like what you see. It really does help support the channel and help us grow.